Diversity what makes a human special and unique. Different shapes, different cultural backgrounds, and different living environments. And also, skin colors. A lot of skin colors. That artists have painted portraits throughout history. Spectacular portraits. We are also obsessed in protecting, maintaining, correcting our skin colors. But what should artists do to achieve the best results in painting skin colors? A lot of beginners think that mixing skin colors is easy. You just add yellow, red, and white, and that's it. In reality, this is going to make your portrait look like a mannequin, very flat and has no life. Many artists mix different colors to achieve skin tones. It can be very overwhelming, considering the options of colors that we have. For example, those are some of the reds we have. Those are some of the yellows we have. Even whites. So which one to use? We can face so many problems in paintings. That's why the word paint is in painting. Let's solve some problems. First, let's agree that if you want to develop your skills in a traditional realism or in hyperrealism, photorealism, drawing is essential. Even if you trace something, you have to know how objects are constructed. If your drawing is good, you can't get away with poor coloring. Remember, even painting is a drawing with a brush. So you have two options in paintings. Number one is alla prima, which is wet on wet, and number two is painting in layers. Use painting in layers method since it's gonna give you the more control. After you finish your drawing, use one color in the lights and one color in the darks. I was reading the practical treatise on painting in oil colors by Thomas Bardwell and came across this. Number one, light red tint is made of light red and white. It is the most kind and best condition of all colors for the general ground of the flesh. Oh yes, and that's an S because it's an old printing book. I don't know why no one talks about this. This is some of what the OGs did back then. So you have two areas in a portrait or a flesh tone in general. You have dark area and light area. You have to divide it, keep it clean, separate it. Use different brushes for them. Do not mix the both. Do not use this brush on this one. And then you have the light area where you can add light red and a little bit of white and a little bit of yellow. And that's going to be the general local color for your light area because you're going to add more colors in the next layers to achieve the best and finest results. In flesh colors, you have to understand that flesh colors has many colors. It's not just one. You have many colors in a flesh, from reds, yellows, to grays, to blues, to greens. Also, cool colors and warm colors. High chroma and low chroma colors. It is a harmonic dance between all of these. The key is to observe and paint every single shift of colors in the flesh. And you have to develop the flesh colors layers over layers over layers. Did you know that Titian actually used 30 to 40 glazes on his portraits? What? And you have to wait between every layer and layer until it dries. But this is how you accomplish the finest results. Patience and hard work will give you the finest results. But do not let this discourage you. So you can always express yourself in the way you want it, in your own voice, your own art. But first you have to know the rules. Then you can break it.